Hi folks, coming back again to share with you my final guest design team projects for Country Craft Creations. I used the Snow Kissed line from Heartfelt Creations that came from Tamara's store, and she gifted me lots of goodies to build a few cards, and I was able to bust out of 24 sheets of paper, double-sided, a mini album, a squash book, a little trifold folio book, and about 7 Christmas cards. And I still have just a little bit left, but this is my final project share. So I wanted to get started and just show you what I did. So here's just a basic card with the Heartfelt Creations Snow Kissed line. I used one of the cut-aparts in the inside so you could journal on it just to make it a little pretty. And of course I used, again, this spray, and what I did was I sprayed it onto a little plastic plate, and then I just took my brush in with it and brushed it in. So there's quite a few things you can do with this glimmer spray. It's pretty awesome. It takes a while to dry, so that's why I was able to actually use it kind of like a Wink of Stella, but look how much you get, a lot more. I honestly want to say this is kind of similar to Wink of Stella, the product inside. So that's what I did with this card. And again, just a very plain card with some of the cut-aparts that are just so beautiful. And again, I went ahead and went through and made it a little shimmery here and there, just for some extra added oomph. I just love this shimmer stuff. And then I went ahead and I had 2 cut-aparts with this same snowman that was a positive and a negative. And I was like, ooh, let me try this. So this is my first spinner card, I guess is what they're called. And of course you open it and the snowman spins. So you twist them, you know, and then you open him and he twists. So isn't that adorable? And I just loved how he turned out. And I loved this cut apart. It already had lace attached. So it was just so pretty. I didn't have to do a whole lot to that. So really pretty. And then this project is something my sister had said to me over the weekend at our scrap weekend. She had pulled out a brochure from one of our many adventures, or maybe it was just one of her adventures at McMinimums. And she goes, it'd be really cool if you made like a brochure card that you could put photos in that people could set up at Christmas time. And I thought, ooh, what a good idea. And I had just enough of the Cartabella's linen burgundy paper left, and so that's exactly what I did. And so I used this beautiful seam binding that came from Tamara's store as well for my closure. And I did the closure the same as I do my squash books, so the closure is only attached to the cover, so it can fold out and then tie underneath. So that's kind of how I did that one. Built again another poinsettia and one of those pine cones with the beautiful burgundy paper and a cut apart here. And this was, I used the rest of this lace, folks, that she has in her store. And it is so awesome. I love this lace, Tamara. If you're listening, it's my favorite lace for these cards. So I bordered it up top around the cut apart and then down here, and then used Warmest Holiday Wishes cut apart here. And so it folds open like this. And so it can sit up. So what I did here was I just had little bits of cut-aparts left over, and I backed them. And I think I have, well, I can use this tag. So I had a few tags left over as well, which I used also the seam binding onto, and just made a pocket behind the photo mats that you can slide photos into. So you could journal or add an extra photo. Did the same thing here. These are popped up, and these are popped up, so you can just slide photos right in there. Again here, same thing. And another tag up above here, which is just so pretty. And I used more of this lace. I used it on both sides as much as I could with what I had left over. So just pretty. And then again here, and then again here, you can pop this up and just slide a photo right inside of there. So you have room for, you know, a little bit like a 3x4 photo, and then a 4x3, or no, I'm sorry. These are like 3x3s and 3x4s. So super pretty. And then when you close it and turn it the other direction, which I'll grab both pieces of seam binding, you can now see the back side, which also is the same way. I had 2 more tags. So of course this is popped up for a photo. And then of course you have the cover, so you can't, I mean, I guess you could put a photo here because these pine sprays are lifted, so you could put a photo there. And then again here, popped up for some more photos right here. And I just love how the tags just sit right back in behind. Just so pretty. And again here, it says Warm Winter Wishes. And again with more of that beautiful lace, because that is the back of the book, so I wanted to make sure it was the same. So all I did here, folks, was I just took a 12x12 paper cut it down to 8 inches and scored it at 4 inches, every 4 inches down. And then I created an extra 4-inch flap here that I just attached, so it had 4 solid pieces instead of 3. And that way it actually acted like a brochure. So folks, this is my last and final guest design team project for Country Craft Creations. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here, and if you like what you see here, go to Tamara's store. I will link it below. She, like I said before, you order from her and you get it within 2 to 3 days depending on where you live. But so far, everyone that's ordered because of my videos or because of me referring them has gotten their products within 2 to 3 days. So definitely check out her channel. Definitely look for these products from her store. I can't stress enough how much I actually like them. At first, I was really on the fence with them because I'm a Stickles girl, and she carries Stickles too, but I'm just one of those, you know, I'm kind of set in my ways. And when she gifted these for my guest design team package, I thought, okay, well, let's see what I like about them. And I'm just going to say I love them, especially this. Everything this touches looks like snow-kissed. So definitely look out the Bo Bunny Sugar Pearlescent and the Bo Bunny Sugar Glimmer Spray. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've been using them on all my projects and I'm almost out of it. So, all right, folks, thanks for coming and watching my channel. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I am doing the tutorial on the loaded envelope. That will be what my next tutorial video will be. So thanks again, folks. Bye.